Pakistan's wheat worries refuse to go away, and so does its penchant for policy goof-ups. For the last few weeks, the Federation and the provincial governments have been competing over who is damaging the wheat market more. Sindh was the first one to throw a spanner in the works this year when it increased the wheat procurement price from 2,200 rupees per 40 kg to 4,000 rupees. Just 3 days later, Punjab raised the price from 2,200 rupees per 40 kg to 3,000 rupees. The federal government sided more with Punjab, and now all three of them are locked in negotiations to find a middle ground. These politically driven experiments are being carried out in a market which has been volatile ever since the wheat year started in May. To begin with, production fell this year to 26.40 million tons from 28.42 million tons last year. Though all the provinces had procured wheat, they were reluctant to release it early for fear of facing shortages later. Punjab went for releases as early as June and subsidized it by around 500 rupees per 40 kg. While early releases kept the flour prices checked, the general perception of shortages and difficulty procuring imports activated hoarders. It was in this context Punjab went for further experimentation and fed an already explosive market with politically driven wheat decisions. First, it withdrew the subsidy to set a normal release price and then went for a fresh procurement price. And then came the floods. With 500,000 households losing their wheat stocks to floods, they are returning to the market, creating additional demand and putting pressure on prices. Flour diverted from non-flood areas to flooded areas in charity or official aid programs also exerts additional pressure on the urban market, and the already overheated wheat market is now exploding. Yet another factor impacting the market is the slow pace of imports. Out of a total of 3 million tons of approved quantity, only 1.1 million tons have actually arrived, with more than half of it already gone because of additional losses or demand. Consequently, wheat is traded for around 3,500 rupees per mond, increasing by weeks. The government itself has added 1,300 rupees per 40 kg to the price. The rest of the damage is being done by the private sector. The 15 kg flour bag made from private wheat is now selling at a minimum price of 1,600 rupees. There is no upper limit, and that largely depends on which part of the country one buys from and what kind of profit the seller is aiming for. All provinces fear delayed imports and being left without stocks towards the end of the season, since all of them know that sowing may also be a question mark this year due to floods.